Well, it doesn't seem like it's doing it. Thank you for joining me for my technical debut. I think I may have the sound. I am streaming. I am going to see if it's coming up for me. It's just frozen, no sound. Am I still frozen? Hey, John. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. It's good now. After you hear me yell for my husband. Oh, Lord. What? I knew something technical was going to go wrong. Everything set up, what I thought would go wrong didn't. Then the sound did, but there was a little button I had to push on the side of my computer. So that, let me see. Okay, why isn't this staying on? Okay, now it should be better. Okay. Oh, Lord. Good sound and picture. Thank you, Christina. Kathy, hi. Oh, I'm glad you can see me and hear me. I know it stopped streaming. So I noticed that and I clicked on it again. It streamed again. And then I noticed that on my computer, for my mic was on, but the thing that plugs into the computer, it wasn't on because I had restarted my computer. So, oh, well, that's life, isn't it? I want to say hi. Hi to Mama J, Andrea. And let's see, Christina, Kathy, Mona. Hi, Mona. Thank you for joining. Hi, Jess. Thank you for putting up with all this that went on during this time. So, anyhow, what you didn't hear, I will repeat. Um, I am doing a Sew and Talk Tuesdays, probably at 2 o'clock. I'm going to try to do it every week. And in there, it's where we can sew together, we can talk together, um, we can learn things from each other, but it's just sharing our community with each other. If there's anyone in here that's this is the first time that they've been on my channel, if you'll drop your name in and say first time, that would be great. I can greet you. And then you can like, subscribe, and share if you want to, if you would like to continue with this chaos I have going on today. But I think things will go pretty good now. I did leave a note earlier in the comments that I was going to show how to do the half square rectangle. Okay, how to do that. And you can get two at a time the way I'm doing it. There's Gemini June. Oh, hi, Gemini June. Hi, June. It's our first time chatting with you and still somewhat newish subscriber. Well, that's great. Love that you joined us. Everybody that's joining me, I feel so good that I've got such a great support system right here. It means so much to me. And awkward quilters here. She's lurking. Hi, how you doing? Anyway, I was just on the computer or on my phone this morning, and I ended up coming and seeing this one block that I'm going to show you. That if you do this block in colors, like have your background, um, have a background, and then have colors, it should be really pretty. It'd be pretty in batiks. If Katie's here, Katie, Get your petites out. But I just want to show you, this was the free pattern. And it's using half square triangles. And they're different sizes. I'm going to tell you where the I got this from, so that if you want to make any of these, you can. It's called a Fractangle Block, and it's by Lindsay Sanders. And so in the chat, I'd said that if you wanted to sew along or whatever, you can cut 3.3 and a quarter inch by 7 and a quarter inch rectangle, and you'll do 2 pieces. I just did it. I just pulled what I had. I didn't. This was going to be my sample and something I was going to work on and try. So I wanted to show you. If you don't mind, I'm going to switch my camera down a second so you can see what I'm doing. Because I'm just going to go into this quick tutorial. Then I'll do some show and tell and we'll chit chat. How's that? Okay. So anyhow, you have this. You take your corner here. You put it up there in the upper right. Well, I think one's a little shorter than the other on this one. Let's see. What did I do? Yeah, one's just a little bit shorter. But it won't matter because I am going to, we'll just do this one, okay? So this is how it's supposed to look. If you can see real well. June likes show and tell. Well, I'll do some. So what I did is I took my background fabric and I put my color fabric on top. And you can see how I did corner to corner. This one turned out the correct size. What I did is I showed a line. And, it's good to kind of draw a line down the center here from corner to corner. You're going to sew on a quarter inch on either side of these. If you're doing a lot, you can do a chain sew. Everybody can see this good? Oh, well, this is a nice way to do, June, quarter square rectangle. You think that you kind of goofed up when you pull it back, but you didn't because this is oversized, and then you will trim it down. So I have sewn this on my sewing machine already. So if you see this, I would cut down the center here. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see, so I'm going to lay my ruler corner to corner. This is after I have sewn. And then I can press these open. You can see how this did here. Let me give it a quick press on one. Okay, now there is some left over here and more down here, but don't worry about that. The pattern that I have calls for you to square it down to 2.5 inches. So I'm going to lay my ruler down at 2.5. I'm kind of checking out because I want to make sure that this one part here, if you can see, I want to make sure that this is within my cutting area so that I don't cut more than I should. So I'm going to line up at 2.5. I can go this way and I'll trim it that little bit off there on the other side. Okay, now you can see that there's this here. There's more hair than here. Now this needs to be trimmed down to 6.5. It's 7 1/4 at this point. So what I'll do is I actually will distribute via a 90-degree angle. Let me see. 6.5. 6.5. Okay. So if you're anything like me, what I am going to do, just so I hope you can see, there's about 1/4 of an inch here. Okay. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more because down here is 1/4 of an inch. For my 6.5 that I'm gonna have. So now my 6.5's down here, 2.5's this way, and up here I'm gonna cut this off, and I have enough here so that when I'm sewing it into anything, the points won't be cut off, and I don't have to do that. And this is your half square triangle, and I can show you again real quick on the cutting, and then I'm going to show you the sewing again so you remember. Okay, I'm going to go to 2. I'm going to kind of, yeah, I'm going to go over here to this one. Okay, trim that off. I'm going to trim I think it's just going to be a little bit more than I want. Let's see. I'm going to kind of show the space here with this so I don't have one side up too much higher than the other. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see here. Trim this one. You can see I did it a couple of times. It's okay. You know, can do little bits of trimming at a time, or if you're very confident, you can do all your trimming at once. I'm setting this at 6.5, but I want to make sure that I have a 1/4 inch up here at least. And I'll trim that. And on this one, I can trim a little bit off of this side too. Just got to get it lined up. Okay. Then I'll just show you real quick here. If you were doing that one block I just had shown you. Okay. To tell you, you will get 2 out of this, okay? But they're mirror images. I mean, they're the same. So, if you remember how I had done this corner to corner? Where is it? I did this corner to corner. Well, if you want the other side to go the other direction, it would be this corner to this corner. You would switch how your fabric was. It would be more like that. And you would cut. Okay? Then you get 2 different things so that they can butt up together, they would be opposite, but right now these are the same. Okay, so I'm going to switch my camera, see what's going on. Whew. Let me see. What's the name of the pattern again, please? Okay, the name of the pattern is called the frac tangle block. Can you see that going the right direction? Okay, down now. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining. So what it would be is that you see I have this sitting here and one down here. So that one block, if you do it from the right-hand corner to the left-hand corner, the points, it will make two of the same. Then you're going to switch it and do it from the right-hand corner, left-hand corner to the bottom right-hand. You'll put your top fabric down that way to that angle. I don't know. In my screen, it's backwards and everything. I think it is on yours too. Let me see. Find my phone. Well, I'm trying to get it in here. Yeah. Sorry. It doesn't want to say, but it is the Fractangle Block by Lindsay Sanders. And you can Google it. And it actually has, it's under 100 days a week of shape tutorials. Okay, so it shows you how to do that. And then to do the block, if you want to get the block, then you can do more of the same of these and that. This is at least to show you the rectangles. Then there's half square triangles in this block. I'm not going to do the block. I'm not going to do the block complete because one of my fabrics I don't have cut. So anyway, let's see what's going on. Any questions on that? It's backwards. It is backwards. I don't know how to do. I haven't gotten. I haven't gotten good at doing the mirror image yet, so I will try. But just write down that the name of that frac FRACTANGLE block. Okay, and when I get it together, I'll post it under my posts and let you see it too. But you end up cutting little triangles, little rectangles. You make half square triangles, 4 of them. And you're going to do another half square rectangle. But you're going to go do 2 of them and have them going opposite ways. Let's see, do I have them go? See how I have these opposite? That's how you want them, so that they will be more mirror image. Good, you found it online. You're welcome. So how's everybody doing today? Jess, how you doing? Hi, Lisa. Okay, let's see. What else? I'm going to get this off of my sewing machine, put it aside. I can leave this here so you can, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Half square rectangle. And I can do it better on my other one where you can see, but then you can't see me either. So what's everybody working on today? Anything special? Would you like to see some show and tell? Okay. I'm not sure which camera this is going to do the best in, but I can't show you the whole quilt because it's too big. This is my crazy, I call it my crazy heirloom quilt. Um, I collected different creams and beiges, off whites. Thank you. Thank you, June. And I have put lace and beading on it. What I did is, if you look, this is the backing. All it is that I haven't put the backing on it at this point, as far as fabric, but this is batting. So I sewed all my squares to individual. Well, I'll show you here in a second, I think. Yeah, like individual blocks. And I just used low loft batting. And I did sort of a stitch and flip or crazy quilt. I'll take my pen out. But I had some bridal lace that people had given me, a woman did. And so I tacked that on. This is bridal lace with some sequins. I did decorative stitches. I'm gonna look, I'll try to show you a few blocks there. Here's another block. Here's another. And this one, if you look, it has the beading on it. This was fun to do. I mean, was able to get really creative with it. Try to show you some more of it. I didn't have any certain uh, shape that I started out with in the middle, but I did start in the middle and I worked out with this quilt. Put a few buttons there. It's sort of like, and just do different stitches if you wanted to. This would be a good one to do some of your hand stitching on if you wanted to. It'd been great to hand quilt it. Let me see what that was. Also, so has anybody ever tried one of these, like where they did this method where you put the batting down and do the center and do a crazy quilt and then embellish it? Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining. Another thing. Oh, let's see. I gotta get a drink of water. And this is I'll probably show how to do this block, but this is a free block too. I'll show you free blocks. It's called the Pinwheel Star. And I did this up. You can get this one too. Um, just put in Pinwheel Star and it should come up, Delaware quilts. It shows you how to do it. And I did it in two colorways. I did it in this, which I think was really pretty, and it'd be pretty to do a whole quilt in this. Then I decided I wanted to do it muted so that someone that likes more of a muted look, you can do that. This was a fun block to do. You could do a lot of things with this. You can make, I know that there's some of you are that are going to do the quilt your coats, and a block like this somewhere or in the middle would be nice to do. So there's a lot of different uh, blocks that you can do. How many of you are thinking about doing the quilted coat? I think about it, but I got to find a pattern that I really like. I don't really want one that goes to the waist, ends at the waist. And I think I want one that's more in a, for my age, muted colors or softer colors. Um, just because I'm a granny, I don't want to look like one. You, June wants to do a quilted coat. Oh, thanks, Donnell. Donnell says that both colorways are really pretty. Yes, I saved fabric back, so I got to do more up and see what I want to do. But even this, not that this this doesn't go with it, but if I did a pinwheel block, let me see. If I did the pinwheel beside it, it could look pretty and have it going like a sashing or border. But I won't use those particular colors. Those are just my leftover pieces. Now, who did anyone say that they wanted to do a coat other than June? I think Jess is going to do one. Let's see if I can get there. Now I can see everybody this way better. On my phone, I can scroll it. I can't scroll on my computer that much. Yes, Donnell's playing with her new puppies. They're so cute. That one that's got curly hair is gonna look a lot like, other than the color, will look a lot like my Lacey in texture and that, because it has a Yorkie look with the poodle curls. Well, I'm glad you're still listening and lurking. Yeah, that's Chewbacca. Okay, Chewy. Is that what you named her? Wait, did you get all three of them are girls, or is one a boy and the other two are girls? All right, Mama J. Andrea, you finished up your 9 patch units. Well, I went on and I was doing the retreat with Tammy, the Siberian wind quilter. She had one like a 24-hour online Zoom retreat. I went on and I worked on those blocks, and I'm doing 25 of them total, and I have 5 sets of 4 to make the rest of the blocks and then I'll be done with that. So yeah, I spent my whole time doing that, but I enjoyed it. I even pulled out some 2.5 inch squares I had and was doing uh, going through them I had the 5 inch squares, and then I was going through the 2.5 inch squares. So Oh, I want to do a coat, but it's not 100%. I know. What seems to be your holdback? Do you feel that it's finding the pattern that you think that you would like, or is it how to put it together in style? I mean, a person can just, make the fabric or make fabric panels like for the back, the and the fronts, and the sleeves have like one, two, three, four, five different sets of panels to cut from, and just do your scraps up. I mean, I'd do a more of a controlled scrap if I did that, or else for me. And then in the back, you could feature uh, a block or two. I mean, you can have them. You don't have to have one just in the center. You can have them going around, and I think it's cute when they've had them on the sleeves too, and done that. The boy is Donnell says her son named the boy. The other is Luna and Pixie. The each everyone in the family there in the household got a puppy. Wait. Oh, okay, Mama. Okay, Andrea, you have done that. Have you done it in the creams, or did you do it in colored fabric for that? Um, I call it crazy quilt. Um, because you can do it either way, but I just always kind of, I don't know, just it reminds me of a wedding quilt. You can always add more to it if you want to, Andrea. Okay, Mona, you get that work done on that quilt. I enjoyed your live yesterday. So Terry says she has a pattern, but not sure about the fit. So I may make one from muslin before I make a coat. I think that's a very good idea, because what you're going to find is that probably in this area here, it can get loose, it be baggy, where you can correct that in your muslin piece and see where you have to do that. I know you don't want to go through all that trouble and then end up having to not wear it because it doesn't fit the way that you want it to fit. Maybe I should do a vest. You don't have to worry about sleeves. Of course, I don't wear vests, so. Andrea says her favorite colors are purple and teal. So you like this block, huh? Is this the block that you said that you did be- before, or was it the quilt I had shown, Andrea? Well, Andrea, you could do the vest with pockets. Wouldn't that be cute? Like, like a little car coat. That would be cute. Have a little bit of a collar on it. I think that would be, where it folds down, and I think that'd be cute. Now, maybe that's the way I should go. I did garment sewing before, so I know what it entails. So, oh, okay. Making I think about make a wraparound quilt skirt or shorts. Oh, that would be cute. I got to see that. A quilt coat would only be used 1 month out of the year here. Yeah. Oh, how about you could do, caprice, if you didn't want to go with the long pants or the shorts, depending on the time of year, you could do that. I've been on Pinterest and I have seen some that is so doggone cute that they have done. But I'm thinking, yeah, she can wear that, but I can't as well. I'm short, so it doesn't go as well. A wraparound skirt would be very pretty. Yeah, Georgia gets hot. Hi, Joe. How you doing? We're talking about making coats and that. If anybody is thinking about doing that, we make bags out of our quilt projects. We make table runners. We make placemats. We make quilts. We make wall hangings. Um, so we got to go into the clothing line. It's the only way to go. Okay, I'll be talking. If you're listening, I'll be talking. Anyone have any questions, anything they want to ask or suggest for me? Any ideas or I will be better prepared next time. We'll do more of a better if I do a tutorial, I'll do a complete tutorial on a block or show you or go over, but we'll do some techniques and that. But if there's anything that you think that you would like to hear, let me know. So what's everybody up to today? Other than I know a few of you. A few of you are working. Mona's quilting. Joe, what are you doing today? Teresa. Hi, Teresa Louise. Thank you. Aw. Well, it was an experience, Teresa Louise. I was live, but with no sound for probably the first 7 minutes or more, and then I got that figured out. I knew there would be something technical that would go goofy, but it ended up, you know, working out. And I got my sound back, so that was good. Let's see. I'm going to pull a book. If you don't mind, I'm going to stand up and you get to see my shirt. But this is one of the books that I've gotten. Oh, you can't read it because it's not mirror image. It's Scrappiness is Happiness by Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet. And I got it for the Scrappy. She has 32 Scrappy quilts in it. So what's nice is that she's using the background is Scrappy too on these. But there was a few that I thought that I kind of liked. This is simple. Scrappy Crossroads quilt. But anyhow, I had gotten a few books. I thought, well, you know what? I'll let them talk to me and see what might want to make, want to do. Pillow. I like those pillows that what's her name? Uh, Aunt M or Aunt, yeah, Aunt M's. She does a lot of scrappy patterns, and she has a pillow like a bench pillow, and on it is writing. You can take your scraps and then copy off the lettering to cut out the lettering. You can have spring, summer, love, but there's some. It's just really pretty. I really like. Colors with lace and embroidery. I did it traditional. All right. I bet you that's pretty. I wish we had to where you we could post pictures so I could see your pictures here. Well, Teresa and Louise, just come on over and clean my house and do my laundry. How do you get the incentive? Now, Mama J, do you or Andrea, do you do a lot of embroidery work? I know that you've designed a lot of patterns and things like that. Oh, velvets and satins like my grandmother did. Oh, that's got to be beautiful. That would be absolutely beautiful. Do you hand stitch it then too? Because you're doing the embroidery, hand embroidery. I'm sure you do. Boy, you got to send me a picture or do something. I got to see this. Denise, hi Denise, how are you? Glad to see you came on. Hey Zaza, how you doing? We just been chit-chatting now. I guess I could have I hope is anybody sewing? I should be sewing. I should be doing some things, but I'm really not. Guess I could see if this block would turn out right if I did it. I don't know if I where I put the other part of it. So, well, that's not good. I'll find it. There. So there's one. Well, it's showing how to do half square rectangles where you get two at a time. Now, if you want, if you can make these a little bit bigger in the top and you can cut them diagonally, but this your top piece would be longer, bigger, and then you can lay them point to point and do the quarter inch quarter inch seam, and then you can lay your seam going the other way, your other fabric going the other way. But I did get one right. See, let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn this way. Can't really see. Oh, can't see. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to move this in the opposite way. It's like it doesn't want to cooperate with me. There it goes. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this. Let's hope. And I'll show you what I did. I get it lined up again. I'm sewing too straight there. Okay. You see how they're two different angles? And I sewed. Now I'm going to cut. Let's see what happens. See if they, let's see. It's nothing like not doing a total test block before you start out, huh? Okay, I'm going to see. I am curious. I'm going to move you to this point. Move my phone. Now I'm going to cut the other one because I want to keep the suspense going. Is it going to turn out? Okay, so if I press this in this way from that block, and I take one of these here, from this block, yes, it does it. Yay! So what you do is when you have to make these, you have to make the diagonal going one way of your fabric from point to point, and then switch it and have it go the other way. So then you get mirror images. Because I don't know if some of you didn't see this block, but this is the block that I'm going to end up making. And so see this here, I needed these to go together like that, and then there'll be a smaller measurement for the other one, and then the rest is half square triangles and the background, and it's really pretty. That I had a picture that I had seen. Switch it back. I had a picture, uh, and they did it in boutiques, and it was really pretty. Hi, Denise. Is this your first time here? Yeah, Zaza. It was. I did my first one, and I did it the two at a time. Where they're together, and when you cut them in half, you get two. Well, they ended up being the same exact ones. I forgot I had to make another one going the opposite way so that I could get it to marry each other for that pattern that I had. But I wanted to share it with you all. Well, nice to meet you too, Denise. Have you been on Facebook long, Denise? If anybody wants to, if you haven't, which I think most of you have, if you like the videos and you want to see more, you can like and subscribe on my channel, and I would appreciate it. And I just wanted to come on, say hello. I'm going to keep this short this time because this was like my real testing the waters and seeing the difference of things that would be good to do. Hi, Deb. Again, I said hi earlier. Hi, Melanie. Oh, Melanie's here. Okay. Oh, Andrea, your hands, huh? Yeah. I getting arthritis in my thumbs and my hands a little bit, but I can do the work. It's just that after I'm done doing it, that's when it bothers me. So, wow. So your daughter got it. Oh, wow. Well, we were working on doing half square rectangles. So, on how to do them, I'm going to show you this. You can download this pattern. It's called Fractangle Block. It is from Lindsay Sanders, and just Google Fractangle Block, and it'll come up, and it gives you the dimensions and what you need to cut. But I did discover this is one where we do the these aren't the same size, but I'll use it anyhow. Where you have the same two pieces the same size. Let's see if I can get this to cooperate a little bit with me. Yeah, where we just you did your background and your focus fabric, and then you would go corner. I'll get it. It's like a thumb thing. Yeah, like this. Okay. And you'd sew a 1/4 inch on either side of the middle. Draw a line down the middle on a diagonal. But then when you're going to need another one of these two fabrics, but before you cut it, lay it down so you can see what direction this fabric on top's going, and you'll have it go the opposite. Okay. And then that'll give you two. That way, this is how you need to have them so that they can, for these pieces, that can butt up together. I'll have this block done and I'll be a pro at this. Nice. Okay, Andrea, we'll see ya. All right, Zaza leaving. Bye, Zaza. Yeah, mirror image. Thank you, Melanie. So, anyway, I really appreciate all of you coming on and supporting me today. It means a lot to me. Um, I'll get better as I go along. I think we all do. I'll try to have good content for you, or we'll just sit and sew and talk. Okay, you guys, and don't worry. I have no problem with you all chatting back and forth with each other on this. That's fine. But anyhow, thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate you all. I love this community. Thank you, Donnell. You guys take care. Bye.